Oh, we haven't done this in a while. Okay. Warning! The following live broadcast may contain loud, obnoxious, shrill, and alarming noises that may be considered disturbing, if not outright uncomfortable to listen to. Like that, especially if you are wearing headphones. I share my office space with an African gray parrot and two parakeets, and I have no control over their behavior while I am live streaming. Unlike my regular videos where I have the opportunity to edit them out as best as I can, and even then, I can't always, but hey. If you are sensitive to loud, surprising background noises, I recommend either not turning your volume up too loud or watching my edited, pre-recorded videos instead. Viewer discretion is advised. And, oh, a surprise. Hello. So, welcome everybody to, man, it's been way too long since I've done a live stream on my own here. As you can see, I have a new setup, and I'm still getting used to where everything is, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better today. So, welcome to today's live stream, a very special occasion, I might add. Today is the official launch of EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, issue 4. But before we get started, let me introduce myself to everybody who's showing up for the first time. If you've been following my channel for a while, I've noticed that I probably haven't streamed since October. So, welcome! My name is Daphne Lage, and I am a cartoonist, illustrator, and comic book artist from New York. I have been self-publishing comics since 1992, and I'll let you do the math on that. And I am known for the funny animal fantasy adventure Tall Tales right here. One of my trade paperbacks, the 4th volume of this trade paperback, by the way, coming out mid-year, so keep an eye out for that. But we're not here for Tall Tales as much as we love Tall Tales, of course. You know, yeah, as much. We're here for my medieval fantasy soap opera, EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, which I shall be launching in a minute or so, because I know that's what you're really here for, to finally get your grubby hands on issue 4. And just so you all know, if you're joining us on Facebook and or from, I don't think I'm streaming to Twitter today. So if you're joining us from Facebook, come on over to YouTube, where you can check out all my videos on how I make all my comics, Tall Tales, EGORAVEN, any other, furry fan art, whatever you're into. You can check it out on my YouTube channel at Daphne Lage, Lage Art, which is helpful if you are watching this from the Ragin channel as well. So come on over and join us. Oh, and let's see, and let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, chat. Hello, Erin. Hello, Joe. Nita's there. Hey, ASA. Goofing off at work, watching my live stream. Very good, very good. Oh, hey, Marv. So without spending too much time, because like I said I was going to launch this at 4 o'clock, and it's already 4 minutes after. Let's get this show on the road, because you know that's what you're here for. So let's do this. I like it like this. Ooh, like that. Ooh. So I would like to thank all 134 followers who clicked on the notify me on launch, who are about to get notified right now if my new setup here will work the way I want it to. So here we go. So thank you everybody for coming, and let's get this show on the road. And let's hope this works. I've only done this like 20 something odd times. I don't know why today feels different. I don't know why. So here we go. Make sure that I'm launching the correct project on Kickstarter. And survey says yeah, I'm on the right. Yeah. uh, uh, uh. And okay, let me do a little fresh here. And yay! We are live. We are live. It's alive. It's alive. Right. So hopefully ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at you beautiful people. Already. I know it's you, Nita. So, here we are at the beginning. So, why don't I clear up the screen here? And let me just clear that out. And let's play this video while we're at it. Oh, look at you. Look at you sexy people. So, let's...
The Adventures of EGORAVEN continues with issue 4 on Kickstarter. EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, continues with EGORAVEN, a half-unicorn, half-human princess in exile when her enchanted kingdom of Edenron is overtaken by the ruthless dragon lords and she is forced into the outer kingdoms of men. Now the unwitting champion of Lady Alexandria of Dallin, a headstrong noblewoman using her as a pawn to avoid an arranged marriage, EGORAVEN finds a silver lining as she, with the help of Johar, Daniel, and Morgan, trains to compete on the royal tournament circuit, hoping she can build renown as a knight and lead an army back to her homeland to liberate it from the Dragon Lords. But becoming a knight turns out to not be the guaranteed path she hoped, as their travels through the realm reveal many hurdles and hardships along the way, and a growing obsession with Orchid, Alexandria's unicorn lady-in-waiting. EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, is a mature audience's medieval fantasy soap opera created, written, and illustrated by Daphne Lage. This is a 15-issue comic series in the style of the Chronicles of Narnia and The Witcher, and the third issue is 32 pages in full color. Missed the previous campaigns? I have catch-up levels collecting issues 1 through 4, including the Legend of the Silk Rose prequel. This is also your last chance to collect my beautiful variant covers before the Volume 1 trade is released. Please check out all of the different available levels and pledge to EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn today. Thank you all for your support.
Ooh, look at that, like 26%. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you sexy people. Look at that. So let's see. Let's see. Joe is number 8. What do you mean it's not Nita? What? You're number 2. Let me check here to see who's number 1. Who's the number 1 backer here? Who's the number 1? Let's see. Oh, okay. Ooh. Look at this. Okay, number 1, Frederick. Good for you, Frederick. Thank you very much for being the number 1 backer. He spun his tires and got into that space before everybody. Thank you so much. And not only that, thank you so much for the pledge, for the pledge that you went for us. So thank you very much. Nita, yes, you're number 3. Nita, you're number 3. Joe is number 8. It's like, man, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, dudes, what the heck? We just opened the store. We just opened the store. So, holy crap. Yeah. So, wow. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So, welcome everybody. So how about we go through the campaign. So everybody joining us will honestly, thank you. Yeah, so far holy shoes. This is probably the fastest look, it's not even what, when 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and holy crap, that number keeps moving. So Yeah. Yeah. This. Let's not jinx that. Holy moly. So. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, look, like I said, I was nervous about today. Like I said, this is my fourth, sixth solo campaign, my fourth EGORAVEN campaign, and every time it's like I'm doing this for the first time. So yeah, it's just kind of, Jesus Christ, we're at 86% right now. I mean, yeah, wow. Okay. So what are we doing here today? Oh yeah, so let's go through the campaign. Although, okay, so see, all right, so everyone taking a breather here. Those numbers are taking a breather. Okay. So why don't we go through the campaign and show all the people what's available in this campaign, and what we're offering. It's just me, actually. It's just me. I don't know why I speak in plural, but that's what it is. So holy moly. So okay. So you saw the video, my beautiful video. So yes, as I stated this morning when I was on Raging with Nita, yes, there is an early bird special. This finally, I think I got this right this time. So I got the coding right on this. So yes, so for 48 hours only on this campaign, you will save $10 off the catch-up level, the physical catch-up level, which includes issues 1 through 4 of EGORAVEN, including this Legend of the Silk Rose prequel, and also the corresponding PDFs. So you save $10 in the first 48 hours of this campaign. After 48 hours, the price, so right now, the level is $40. After 48 hours, the bundle goes back to $50. Goes back to $50. So yeah, save that $10. You know, that's let's do that. Also, the other thing that you get, the first 40 backers, which we are, how many backers do we have? I think we're up to 20. So what are we? We're at 22 backers right now. So there's still some space here. So the first 40 backers on this campaign, physical backers, because I got to slip this in an envelope for you, so it might as well be with your books. You get this sticker, pin, and charm set added to your pledge. So let me show you this before I go on the campaign. So if you're the first, so the first 40 backers are going to get this sticker. You're going to get this. You're going to get this, and this glows in the dark. It's beautiful. It's like I have one on my computer. It's like, yeah, so this sticker glows in the dark. So you get this. You also get this pin right here. You also get this pin. So and you know, there you go. But this is, I think this is the fun one. This is a fun one. You get a little EGORAVEN charm. Look at that. It's an acrylic charm. And it comes with a little lobster clasp, so you can hook it on your keychain or your zipper pull or whatnot. So you can, so yeah, but I think that's pretty fun too. And also, just so you know, everybody who gets this, there's a film on this to protect the acrylic from scratching. So you peel that off and you're good to go. But yeah, so you get that. So that's what you get for being the first 40 people to back physical level on this campaign. So I thought that you guys would get a kick out of that. So let's go back here. So oh, look at that. Let's see. Okay, so that's going to be hold on, I gotta peek. Oh my goodness. Look, we're at 95% to go, people. I just opened the doors. Wow. Yeah. Oh, really? Really? It's like a pledge as well. The extras are completely gone for the little limited ones. Really? I'll look. It's like there's a lot going on with this campaign. So I'll go through everything so everybody. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. We're at $1,444, people. We just opened the doors. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me talk about what else you get. So, ladies and so EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, is this story of EGORAVEN, a half unicorn, half human princess who is exiled into the mortal world because of treachery and deceit, on behest of her elf prince husband to be, who conspires with the dragon lords to steal her kingdom away from her. And now she has to figure out a way to get back to her kingdom, to figure out how to win it back from the dragons. And she's at a loss, but maybe she's not, because this is the issue where it really all starts moving ahead. So you all know my crew already. You all know my beautiful crew. So this is the cover to issue 4. So it's like, as you all know, I've had this proofed since last year because I like to keep everything. I just love having everything just done in advance so that I don't have to worry about it during the Kickstarter. So, okay, let's not lose anything while we're here. So this is the 4th issue, and just a reminder to everybody, the series is a mature audience's book. Some people have mentioned how, I guess, my cartoony style kind of made them think that this was an all ages book, and it is not. If you saw the 2 issues, especially issue 7, that I just recently completed the pencils for, it is definitely not a all ages book. So just so everyone knows that. So here are the pages, the first 6 pages of issue 4. And of course, this campaign always comes with EGORAVEN Legend of the Silk Rose, which is a prequel that happens about like 20 years before the first issue. And it tells the story on how EGORAVEN's parents got together, because a half unicorn girl doesn't come out of nowhere. So this, if you really want the complete story, I highly recommend you getting this book. And I do have several tiers that makes that easy for you. Should we peek again? I need to peek. Hold on. Let's peek. Can I peek? Okay. All right. We're at 144. So we're still there. So, do I need to refresh? Hold on. Let me refresh. Okay. We're at 144. So I'm going to continue talking about the campaign. Okay. So here's your preview pages. Here's Legend of the Silk Rose. And for those of you who are seeing my book for the first time, who are seeing this campaign for the first time, if, like I said, I'm already up to issue 7. My pencils are done for issue 6 and issue 7. Issue 4 is done. Issue 5 I just need to color correct the flats, and that's ready to print. The trade paperback for volume 1 is complete. That's how far ahead I am with this. Like I said, 6 and 7 are penciled, and I have the full layouts. I have, thumbnails. I have thumbnails for issue 8. Issue 8, and half thumbnails for issue 9. So, like I said, I'm the type that I don't start a Kickstarter until the book is finished. So I'm trying to stay as far ahead as possible so that, just so there's no, because look, you don't want to worry about finishing your book during a campaign. Running a Kickstarter campaign is stressful enough as it is. Just doing this launch is stressful enough as is. You don't need to be worried about finishing your book in the middle of a campaign. So all my books, when you see a campaign, all my books are done. So you can be sure of that. But if you still need some convincing, you can download the first 16 pages of EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, issue 1 from the Kickstarter itself. So it's I don't know, it's like, so if you're not gonna pledge yet, at least I can still give you something to enjoy while you're deciding on whether to pledge to this campaign or not. So you can download the sampler from the Kickstarter if you're still on the fence about the campaign. So here are the sets that are the levels that are available on the campaign. As always, I have PDFs of everything. Every level has the corresponding PDFs to the book, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you just want the PDFs, which, by the way, what? Okay, all right, I'm peeking. Let's peek. Okay. Okay. All right. We're all okay. We still got a bit to go. So, okay. So the PDF levels, I of course always recommend to international orders, because the shipping to Europe, to outside of the United States, is killer. There's nothing I can do about that, but I do have PDF levels that internationals you can purchase from there until I can absolutely figure out a way to ship stuff in less expensive. I can't say cheaper. It's just less expensive, because like I said, shipping to Europe is killer. And here is the physical catch-up set that is on sale right now for the first 48 hours. It includes 1 through 4 and the prequel along with the PDFs. Again, if you just want digital, you can get just the 4th issue if you've been collecting everything from the previous campaigns. Same thing, physical rewards. Here I have a set that if you've been collecting already, you can get issue 4 with the prequel in that. So it's like you're not picking up anything extra, you don't want. And, these are the basic levels. They're all there. So now, variant covers. I know how I enjoy doing these variant covers. It's always interesting to see them. So the variants are back. Sorry, excuse me. So again, we're starting with the virgin cover, which means that it has no trade dress on the cover, so it's just the artwork. So you get, and that's the thing too. Some people have been a little confused by my campaigns. When you buy variant covers, you don't just get the variant cover. You are getting 2 books. You are getting the regular edition with the way it's supposed to be, and you're getting the variant cover. So you're getting 2 books plus the corresponding PDF. And I'm not the type that goes, oh, the variant cover is its own level. No, you get both, because I want you to still enjoy the story. So you have the regular copy to read, and you have your variant cover to slab or frame or do whatever you kids do with variant covers nowadays. So okay, so here's the variant cover. Here's the silver edition. That's just the line art of the work. To this day, the silver ones, I love the way they come out. I love showing, how I love showing off my line art. I love it. As much as spectacular as this series looks in color, there's something about really, really bold inks, and it's like, I really try to make sure that my artwork translates in both black and white and color. So, and I want you guys to see the work that I put into the inks. So here it is on a beautiful silver cover. But you know what? The hollow cover, I can't tell between the silver and the hollow cover, which I call the rainbow cover here, because I just love them both. I love my shinies, and Well, let's see. Let's see the limited rewards. It depends on what the limited rewards are. I have to go look. There are some items that what I have is what I have. That's it. And I'm going to be explaining that in a minute too, because that's part of the whole variant cover thing. So so yeah, so here we have the bundle if you want to get all the basic variants. And if you're feeling ambitious and you want to collect, and you haven't been collecting the previous campaigns, but you want to catch up here, I have a variant catch-up level where you get all the basic variants to all 4 issues. So that's available here as well. And if you're into sketch covers, that's the premium, I guess, like the premium variant. I do have sketch covers again. So as you can see, you get the regular cover and you get the sketch cover. And if you want all the variants, I have a level for that too. And again, if you're feeling incredibly ambitious, I have a catch-up level that includes the sketch covers as well. So, so yeah, so that, so this is the level. As you can see here, it's a lot of books. You get a lot of variants for your money. So just the sketch covers alone. So that's, yeah, so that's right here. Let's see, and here we go. The basic variants. Let's see, here's the all variants sketch set. All right, and then it's like, yeah, so this, yeah, so everything is, yeah, okay, so let's see, so who's, okay, so everybody, okay, so yes. So hard copy of issue 4 and the PDF seems to be the top one today. Let's see. Yeah, okay, and we have, all right, and here's the early bird special. If you're looking for it right here, I have it marked off. So the early bird special, like I said, it only has, look at 47 hours to go, and after that, it reverts back to the original $50 amount. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Marvi. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Go eat, because you know how important. You know what I say. Oh, you know, eat your food. Eat your food and stay moisturized. So, okay, so where were we? Ah, yes. So, the add-ons, which is probably what you're asking about, right? Solo catch-up sketch. Okay, so let's well, the solo catch-up sketch cover, like if I just the sketch covers, let's see. I mean, you know what? I can consider that. It's like, you know what? It never occurred to me that somebody would just want the sketch covers. So I will think about that. Because, you know, I'm the one that has to draw them. So, so let's put a pin in that idea. Just offering up the sketch covers. So let's see. So where are we? Yes, the add-ons. So as always, the prequel is available as an add-on. And this time we have the trading card set from the last campaign. So the last campaign, these trading cards were the stretch goals. But now you don't need stretch goals for this. You can now pick up the basic trading card set if you missed out on the last campaign. So you can pick that up. And this, okay, so this is some of the limited edition add-ons that I have. This is where it gets a little tricky, because the add-ons that I have coming up, they're extremely limited. I only have what I have. So if they're sold out, that's it for those. This is all I have. So for this one, The Legend of the Silk Rose prequel, I was originally toying around with the idea of doing it as a comic before I chose the square bound edition. So I, of course, made a proof set, you know, just like I do with the comics, that you have the regular version, you have the virgin, you have the silver, and you have this one. It wasn't the rainbow, the regular hollow. They gave me like a hollow wave where it has like a little like squiggly rainbows in it. So I only have one set of this. That's it. And I am not making another one. This was literally just proofing. It was literally just for proofing. So I'm not making that. I'm sticking with the trade paperback version of this book. So there's no reason for me to have any more of the comic book version. So if this one is sold out already, it's gone. So then these are the other limited editions. If you remember my issue 2 campaign, I did special variants, which is the Mary Bellamy My Little Pony edition, a cover for the book, and the infamous nude variant. So I have extremely limited edition, limited, like a complete nude set. This one I only have one of. That's it. So if that's sold out, if that's what you had wanted, it's gone. So if someone beat you to it, it's gone. And for the individual issues, I have very limited stock of. And like I said, it's like I only had one complete set of the nude cover, and I have no complete sets of the My Little Pony variant. So whatever you see in the add-ons, whatever they're numbered, that's it. And I'm not reprinting these. Wow. Okay. So, all right. So I got to double check that. So yeah, so these, yes, a lot of these are very limited edition. Like some of these I literally only had 2 copies of. So yeah, that's how limited they are. So yeah, and also here's the thing too with the variants in this set. If you're looking at the variants, the basic variants and the sketch variants, this is the last campaign those variants will be offered. The next campaign after this is EGORAVEN Volume 1, which resets the clock on all the variants. So if you want all the variants, even the individual issues, if you want all the individual issues and the variants for issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is the last campaign to do it. So so everything here, that this is it. This is your last chance. Once Volume 1 comes out, aside from whatever stragglers if I have left over, that's it. I am not reprinting any of these issues at all. Not even the basic covers. So if you want to get anything from these issues, from issues 1 through 4, this is the campaign to do it. After this, no more. So everyone's favorite campaign goal thing or whatever is back again in a very limited set. So I have the 2 metal bookmarks and the trading card in its own set that you can purchase as a complete set. I only have 15 of these. That's all I have left. If you want to see, let me show you in person what they look like. So these are the metal bookmarks. So as you can see, they're made out of aluminum, and they're metal bookmarks. So these are the metal bookmarks. Okay. And this is, and then it's accompanied by, nobody rat me out to YouTube. You get a metal card of the nude cover on a metal card. It is so pretty. I love the way these came out. But I only have 15 of these left. So if you missed out on previous campaigns, this might be your last chance to get these. I only have 15 complete sets of these of the metal bookmarks and the trading card. Yeah, so where were we? Should we peek? Should I peek? Hold on. Let me peek. Hold on. Okay, all right, we can still talk. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? I'm at 1-7. We made goal. I made goal. I can't do math anymore. Oh my goodness. I just realized that. I don't know what I was thinking when I saw the 1-7. I thought I could still talk about the campaign. Well, I'm talking about the campaign anyway. But holy moly, people. I mean, it's like, what was that? 20 minutes? Was that 20 minutes? What was that? I have to go back and do the math on that. And you know how I hate math. Jesus Christ. So this has got to be the fastest campaign I have ever funded. Like, really. I mean, it's like, you know what? Let's see how far we can go by the end of the show. We're going to be doing this until 6 o'clock. So let's see where we end up at 6 o'clock. Yeah. I'm a little surprised myself. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yes. After this, issue 4, then comes out volume 1, which collects issues 1 through 4 in a complete trade, which I'll show in a minute. And then after that, and then ending out the year is going to be issue 5. So now, mind you, that's because 6 and 7, I'm currently they're completely penciled. I just have to have them. I just have to ink and color them. So I'm getting ready for next year. I'm really looking forward to have next year's campaigns done this year. So that's where we're at. Okay, I just want to thank everybody again for helping me fund in absolutely record time. I'm let me continue talking about the campaign. Let me continue talking about it because I'm getting a little I don't know. So, okay, where were we? The metal bundle. Like I said, I only have 15 of these, and I'm not making these anymore. So once they're sold out, that's it. So if you want to try out my other books as well, if you want to try out, oh no, hold on. Okay, all right, because I hate it when my Mac starts acting up. So you can also pick up Tall Tales and the Oswald Chronicles if you want to try out the other books that I have done work for. Tall Tales, of course, is my other comic series. It's furry, fantasy, Lord of the Rings type adventure that I do the artwork with J.D. Calderon writing. And then we also have the Oswald Chronicles that's also written by J.D. Calderon, which I've done some artwork for in the books as well. And if you wanted to try these books out, you could also pick them up in this campaign as well. Stretch goals. I guess we might as well talk about stretch goals, right? It's like, I think we're, it's like, I know, for real, right? I mean, let's talk about stretch goals. So you remember the trading card set. So we have more trading cards to add to the set. So you can pick up the basic trading card set as an add-on, and then as we continue hitting stretch goals, it unlocks new cards to add to that set. So at 2,000, which we already are very, very close at, unlocks the Alaric the Unicorn King trading card. Yo, that's EGORAVEN's dad right there. You get a trading card of EGORAVEN's dad at 2,000. And and we're very close to unlocking that as well. So the second card, where are we? Okay, so at 3,000, we unlock Lilith, the Unicorn Queen, EGORAVEN's stepmom, to make it easier. It's like she gets unlocked at 3,000. Her card gets unlocked. At 4,000, we get Blackavar, the Unicorn Prince, EGORAVEN's brother. You get him as a trading card as well at 4,000. And the next stretch goal after that at 5,000, because I didn't have any design sense in the previous campaigns. And I had put this image up as just a divider, and people literally thought it was a sticker. And I had so many people asking me whether that was a stretch goal sticker. So guess what? It's now a stretch goal sticker because you guys asked for it, kept asking for it. And not only that, I have it right here. So just to give you a sense of scale as to how big this sticker is. So when we reach, what are we reaching? 5,000. If we reach 5,000 on this campaign, everybody is getting EGORAVEN's side of the family on a sticker. So that's the sticker. Because again, it's like I like to proof things as far in advance as I can. So that is available. So for the final stretch goal, maybe, depending on whether you guys are that crazy, but for this campaign, so in the last campaign, I made it hit 5K. We just squeaked under at 5K. So my personal goal for this campaign is, can we get this campaign to 6? I like to keep things modest. I don't want to make it complicated for myself. But yeah, so it's like, so I would like to hit 6K on this campaign. So I had to try to come up with something special for that number. And something that everybody could enjoy. Both physical and digital backers. And this is what I came up with. So at 6K, if we break 6K, which breaks my Kickstarter record, solo Kickstarter record, you will all get a PDF of an 8-page story that's not going to see print for probably another 2 years. So you're going to get a PDF of a short story. If you remember my previous live streams, or even when I was on Raging with Nita, I would talk about doing these little side stories that didn't fit in with the main storyline, but I think people would find interesting as side stories, kind of like little side quests, as you will. This is going to be the first one that I'm putting out. So this is a short story. It's an 8-page full color story, which, by the way, I will be working on in the second hour of the live stream. So we all get a sneak peek of it. So it's an 8-page short story. It happens before issue 1. So it is part of the timeline. And it features Prince Rillian, as I like to put it, going on a malevolent errand. He had to run he had to pick up a couple of things before starting a coup. There's just, some things, you have to stop at the store for. So this is going to be the reward if we hit 6K. Everyone is going to be getting this PDF. And like I said, this story is going to be part of a series of short stories that will eventually be collected in its own trade called Tales from the Outer Kingdoms. This is going to be all the little side stories that add to the EGORAVEN story about her friends, about just, living in Dornham, it's just living as a magical creature in a mortal world. And these are just all the little stories that didn't quite work in the main story. But I want you guys all to know to just enjoy these stories. That just adds to the overall mythos that I'm building here. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at for 6,000. Will there be, depending on how this goes, maybe I might unlock another story if that's the case. There's plenty to go around, so So that's the campaign in a nutshell. So I just want to thank everybody who read the books and reviewed them in advance when I put out advanced copies. I know that there's some of you who have advanced copies of the Volume 1 trade. I just want to thank you all for being part of that secret club, and enjoying issue 4 before everybody else does. But again, as always, I just want to thank everybody for supporting my book, supporting EGORAVEN for the past 4 campaigns. I didn't think that I would grow this quickly with this book, but I guess you guys really enjoy the story that I'm putting forward here with my little unicorn princess. So I'm really happy about that. And like I said, I can't thank you all enough. It's because of you that I'm able to do this. Yeah, would I do the story anyway? Most likely. But being able to do Kickstarter and to be able to talk to you all in person and have you all enjoy my work directly, it makes it so much easier. Don't make me cry, man. Don't make me cry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is my campaign in a nutshell. Really quick, for international orders, like I said, shipping outside of the United States is a pain because not only am I currently unable to ship to the UK, but I'm not sure if Australia is still in list. I don't know. I keep seeing different things. I know the post office does not ship to Australia, so because of that, I can't ship to Australia. For those on the continent, VAT taxes. Be aware that you might have to pay VAT taxes on your orders. I have to follow up on a Tall Tales order that got returned because I'm assuming it was a VAT tax issue because the paperwork says that it was rejected or it was returned. So I don't know. I have to figure out what was going on with that. But yeah, VAT taxes, you may have to pay that. I have no control over that, and I have no idea how much those cost. So just to keep that in mind when you're placing an order. That's why in the end I recommend the PDFs. So let's go back to the top here. And so at least I guess I don't have to worry about whether I'm making gold tonight or not, huh? Yeah, so we are so close to unlocking the first stretch goal. So maybe we'll be able to unlock that first card before the stream is over. So okay, so let's so just really quickly, let me go through the levels here. So here's the EGORAVEN 4, just a PDF, the hard copy in PDF. Like I said, I have all these levels to try to make it as convenient as possible for you guys. Again, here's the early bird special. Save $10 off. Get off the complete catch-up set. In 47 hours, the price goes back up to $50. So, and also, like, how many backers did we get? How many backers so far? So we have 34 backers, so there's still a little wiggle room for everybody who still wants to get that sticker set. So so I guess, right? Wow, what a beginning. What a beginning. I am just completely believe it or not, I'm actually speechless for the amount of noise that's coming out of my face. So yeah, I am so okay, so let's put a pin in that idea of just offering up the sketch covers as an add-on. I actually kind of like that idea. For everybody who's probably you just want the sketch covers. Yeah, let's put a pin in that. Let's put a pin in that because I still have to draw these out. So, you know, yeah. So okay, so yeah. Let's see. Blanks. Okay, will blank sketch covers be offered later? I mean, is that really like a thing? Like is that something that like you would want to get so you could draw your own cover on it, or it's because I guess I could offer that too. You know what? Let's put a pin in that too. Okay, this is the sketch cover campaign. Okay, so let's put a pin in those two, and I'll see what we can do with that. So, before we go on to, we're just 10 minutes away from the second hour where I want to actually get a little bit of work done and show you guys a sneak peek of the $6,000 stretch goal story. You know what? Let's have a little fun here. Okay, so all right, so I guess there's an interest in blanks as well. So okay, all right, you know what, like I said, I'm putting a pin in it. I'm gonna ruminate on that, and then I'll think about adding a sketch cover set and blanks in as add-ons. So we'll see. We'll see. It's like, no, You can take the quotes out. You can take the quotes out, Joe. I mean, you know, it's like, look, we're all working hard here at what we're doing. So, you know, so okay. So here's what we're going to do. So at the end, probably like 10 minutes before the end of the stream, like I said, I'm running this for 2 hours. So right before 6 o'clock, right? What we'll do is we'll see how many backers are in the that we have in the campaign, and what we'll do is how about we'll run 3 raffles. So let's do 3 raffles at the end of this campaign. So on a previous Ragin' show, if you guys don't know, me and Nita Lanning, we have a show on the Ragin' Network where we, on Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern, where we just do a vlog. Today we had a great interview with Glenn Fleming about his Jack Kirby project. And so our next vlog is going to be on Friday. So we start your week and we end your week. So on one of the previous episodes, I had asked about like what is it that people really like getting, like the extras that you like getting with your campaigns. And it seems that all the extras, the prints, like the prints and cards, and it's like everyone was like, it was either like people either love getting them or they hate getting them. They the whatever. But it seemed like the one thing that people were kind of agreeing that they do like getting, because I guess there's just kind of a use for them, is stickers. So what I decided was, for all you sticker fiends out there, so if you back the campaign, physical or digital level, except for that bot that keeps putting in $1 on every campaign that goes live. So I put together all the stickers that I offered on all my previous EGORAVEN campaigns. Look at the size of this thing. Look at this. So it's like, this is all the stickers and one magnet that I put. So you get, I mean, there's just so many of them. So look at that. Even that the ultra rare Egomaniacs one, I think I only made like 20 of these. But yeah, so these are all stickers from the previous campaigns. And all like the little, like this is a little magnet, like all the little, like extra doohickeys that I also like putting in. So this is more stickers. I mean, you can literally wallpaper a laptop with the amount of stickers that's on here. Like these are like these are OG stickers from campaign 1, from issue 1. All right, so all these stickers here, and then you have my EgoWorks symbol the mascots, mascot 1, mascot 2, look at that. And then my EGOWorks sticker. So yeah, so these are a lot of stickers. I didn't even count them. No, the Boobicorns are on another campaign. But I don't have any more of those stickers. And yes, I did have. So we're gonna raffle off the sticker pack. So back the campaign. So if you back it, your number's gonna be put on the wheel, and I'm gonna raffle this off, and one of you is gonna have this massive sticker pack. Mind you, that this doesn't include the stickers that I'm offering as for the first 40 people. So you're gonna get this sticker pack added to your order if you win the raffle. So we're gonna do that at the end of the live stream. Now, the second raffle, well, I mean, depends on what your definition of fun is. I funded in less than a half hour. Okay, let's just say it that way. I funded in less than a half hour. And we went through, there's an early bird special on the campaign for the first 40 people and for the first 48 hours of the campaign. And right now, I'm just showing off stuff that I'm going to be raffling off at the end of this stream if you back the campaign, either a digital or physical level. So the second thing I'm going to raffle off later on today, because everyone likes these so much, I'm going to be raffling off a set of the metal bookmarks and trading cards. So if you want to take a chance with the wheel and see if you can win one of these, you can do that. So we're going to be raffling off the metal bookmarks and the trading card as well at the end of near the end of the stream today. And last but not least, we are going to raffle off this original piece of artwork. This is, you know how every time I do a stream, there's always the sketch cover mock-up, because I do these so far in advance that I don't have the physical copies yet to actually do cover, the actual sketch covers. It's like I said, the shipping is ridiculous. It just seems like every time I ship to Europe, it just goes up and up and up. I mean, it's like the one that I just got back from Germany. It was $60 just to ship it, and it got returned. So I have to contact the person to see if they want it combined with another campaign. So yes, Mike Jimmy, we will open up another box for you because we do have the Tall Tales campaign coming up. We do have 2 more EGORAVEN campaigns coming up. I think it'll just be cheaper for us to send you a package once a year. I swear. I mean, really, it's really ridiculous. And then when you add all the VAT taxes on it, I know it's awful. So the last thing that I'll be raffling off today, for backers, is this original piece of artwork. This is pen and ink with Copic markers, Copic and Prismacolor marker with metallic marker accents on it. So those 3 things we're going to be raffling off today. Who's going off here? Okay. So we're just hitting the first hour mark. So hang out to the end of the campaign, to the end of the stream, where I will do the raffle for everyone who supported the campaign, except for that annoying ass bot that keeps pledging $1 from the creative fund. I don't know why they do that, but it's annoying because I always have to find that number and take it out of the out of the wheel. So now the thing is, though, technically you don't have to stay until the end of the stream if you don't want. As long as you're a backer, you're in the raffle. So once you win the raffle, I will email you. I will DM you through Kickstarter to tell you that you won the raffle and that I'm going to be needing, if you're a digital backer, I'm going to need your address. Now, here's the thing with you digital backers. Here's the thing. You know, I want to do these raffles so that everybody can enjoy being a part of it, right? But if you're buying digital and you win a physical item, you have to give me your address. So I will be contacting you for your address so that I can mail this to you when the campaign closes. So yeah, because I've had previous raffles where I can wait. What? Okay, do I have to wait? Let's hold on. Well then. So thank you for 43 backers for breaking the first stretch goal in record time. So there we go. So in the first half hour we funded, in the second half hour we broke the first stretch goal. So everybody gets the Alaric trading card in their the physical campaign physical rewards gets the Alaric trading card. So there we go. Now here's the question. Can we reach 3 in the next hour? You know, I would completely bug out if we reached 3 in the next hour, because then it unlocks the second trading card and we still have 29 days to go. So, you know, let's see if we reach 3 in the next hour. That would be nice. So yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, digital orders. So yeah. So I want you guys to be part of the raffle. But if you win, I need to get your address. So after I do the raffles, I will be DMing you if it turns out that you are a digital backer, and I will be asking for your address. I'll be reminding you that I will be asking for your address at the end of the campaign. Because like a lot can happen in 30 days, so I'm not taking any information now. But please, you know, because I have raffles from like years ago from people who never sent me. I mean, I would DM them over and over again and I wouldn't get their addresses. So in the end, I just have this artwork still here that I guess they obviously don't want. So don't be that person. Please at least acknowledge whether you want it or don't want it. If you're a digital backer and you don't want to give me your address, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll raffle it off to the next person, you know, who would want it. So, okay, so we're at the top of the hour. So I just want to thank everybody again for the crazy support that you're giving my book right now. I am just, it's, you know, it's still, it's here. It's right here. It's stuck here. You know, I can, all I do is it's like, I always say I do this book to entertain myself first. And if you guys love it, it's a hell of a bonus. But it's a lot more fun when I can share this with people who are just as excited about this story as I am. And like I said, I just finished issue 7. And holy crap, that issue was a gut punch for me. So much has happened. So much happens is in that issue that I can't wait to share it with you guys. And I am so happy that you all feel the same way and support me the way I do. So yeah. So thank you so much. And let's get to working. So yeah, so let me get this set up hope this setup doesn't crash my system. And yeah, and we'll get to working. So hold on. So, oh, so if anybody, yeah, so this is your early bird special right here. Right here. So here you go. So in the next 48 hours, so you have 48 hours to get this at $10 off. To get the complete set at $10 off. So, oh boy. Okay. Okay. What? All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show some love. And then I am going to, hopefully my next setup, the setup that I have here works without crashing my system. And we'll get to work. So here you go.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the dream of Medina and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the craze. If you are an independent, catch the craze. Making moves on your own, catch the craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the craze. Join the movement, catch the craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. You know you want to do it. Catch the craze.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So far so good. So let's see. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of like this setup. Okay. So here we are in Photoshop, and this is a sneak peek that I'm giving of the 6K stretch goal that I'm currently working on. So, like I said, this is a short story that this is a short story that I gotta hold on. I gotta remember which computer, because now I have like two separate computers here. So okay, yeah. Well, I love the song on this one. I really do. I think Sam produced that song, and it's like I just really enjoy listening to it. So, like I said, he really oh, there we go. So thank you, Jimmy, for putting the link. Yes, and as always, links are in the show notes below to the campaign. So this is the first page. It's an 8-page story. And this is the first page, because I'm going to keep repeating that because I keep losing my train of thought here with this setup. And this is the sneak peek. So this is page 2. Now none of these pages have lettering on it because I'm saving that for the final PDF, so you guys have something to look forward to. And here is the completed page 3. And I think I got up to, did I finish page 4? Yes, so here is page 4 that that I finished. Yeah, is it page 4? Yes, page 4. And as you can see, for all of you who follow me on Facebook, this short story makes Loki canon in the EGORAVEN timeline. So I'm very thrilled with that. For those of you who don't know and don't follow me on Facebook, if you follow me on Facebook, there is a character that currently is exclusive to Facebook right now. It is my Loki. Yes, I have my own Loki because because Disney don't own shit, okay? So so Loki is part of the canon. And especially if you follow me on Facebook, there is further adventures with Loki on Facebook as he shows himself off to be the disaster son that he is, and a foil to EGORAVEN. So this is the story that plants him firmly in my canon. So, so I'm very excited for this story because of that. So this is the fourth page. So here's the fifth page, and as you can see, this is just the shading that I'm doing for this. So when I do the coloring, what I do is I do the shading and the highlights first. And so as you can see here, so I'm working on this this green color so I can see everything better. And so with these pages, I didn't color correct the flats yet. So when I turn off the mask that I'm working on top of, these are the original flats. These are obviously not the colors that are going to be used. I have to go back in and I have to correct them so that they match the previous pages. But right now, I'm just working on the shading and the highlights. Yes, yeah. Why, yes, he is, sir. Yes, he is. So I'm working on that, and this is what it looks like when I set up the page for shading. So when I get them, it's okay. So here we go. So this is the pen and inks that I send to the flatter for them to put. At this moment, it's just random color. I know that I keep getting told that I should give them color sheets and whatnot, but for the amount of trouble that it takes, the amount, not trouble, but yeah, probably, for the amount of time it takes me to put together color sheets and everything, I could flat this myself, and that's kind of defeats the purpose of hiring somebody to do the flatting. So, so then that's what they send me back, is just the flats, and this is what it looks like without the line art. So what they're doing is they're blocking out color shapes for me, so then all I have to do is just change the color to what I need it, and I don't have to worry about this part of the process. You would think this would be the easiest part of doing this. It's not. This is probably, I learned very quickly it's on issue 2 that I needed to outsource this. That for some reason, this part of the process is so tedious that it's like, no, I either I have to pay somebody to do this, or I'm not going to be able to get these books done in time. Well, in the time frame that I have set myself up for. So this is what I get back from the color from the flatter, and then what I do is that I put a green mask on top of it so that I can just do the shading, which again for some reason is not as bad as just doing the flatting. So if you can see in the corner here, so these are pretty much the layers that that I work in. So I have one that's just for the shadow and one for the highlights. So let me show you how let's see, so how this goes here. So now the funny thing is that I don't shade using like okay, so if Rillian's hair is brown, I don't use like darker brown or whatnot. I actually use this particular shade of lavender. So let me show you. Believe it or not, I use lavender for shading. So and it took me a while to figure this out. So let me put in the shape that I'm going to need here. So, right. So what I do is I use a lasso tool. Okay, so that's the basic shape that I have there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this specific lavender color, and I'm going to fill that like that. So you get this pink, right? So yeah, it looks weird, right? It's pink. You wouldn't think it would do anything. But if I set here to multiply, now it's a shade that when I take the mask off, it alters the color underneath it. So whatever color I put underneath that shade, it gives me the darker shade that I want. So this is what it looks like normal. So that's what it looks like. It's just that lavender color. But once I changed it to multiply, then it shades whatever color is underneath. I don't know the theory on this. All I know, hold on. Let's see. I gotta find my mouse. Okay. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Nita. Yeah. So I'll talk to you tonight. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about after this is over. Goodness, what a day. So yeah. So now the thing is though, this color is especially good on skin tones. I got this idea from an artist named, he goes by Oh Hey DJ on Twitter, I think. Oh Hey DJ on Twitter. And I noticed that he was using purples and lavenders to do shading. And I really like the way how it works on a lot of different skin tones. So when I did the first issue, I did a lot of experimenting to get the right shade of that purple / lavender to work for my color sense, because he has a different color sense than I do. So I would say he has a better sense of color than I do, because he does work in I think he works at Nickelodeon or something. I don't remember whether it was Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and he does he works for them, in back capacity. So it took me a lot of testing to get the correct color that I wanted, that would give me the shading that I wanted. And I'm telling you, it's like it saved me so much time just to be able to work with one color. And if I needed to change a color underneath it, I didn't have to worry about shading. I didn't have to worry about having to redo other layers, because that's what's happening with my original way of coloring. If I changed one thing, I had to go into all the layers to update the shading. This way, I don't have to. Whatever color I put underneath it, it automatically updates. I mean, it's not that it updates, it just reacts to that color. And then it just saves me so much time. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, it's like it's. I'm reading the comments. I see the comments. It's just that right now it's like I have too much going on to keep. Yeah, it's like yellow. You see, that's the thing. You cannot use this color on. There are colors it won't show up on. That's the funny thing. So even if you choose you find the color that works for you, you still have to take other colors into consideration, how it reacts, because with greens, it won't show up on greens. or at least not the way that I want to. So I have to use yellow as a multiply overlay for it to come out the way I want it. And then there are just some colors that this lavender won't show up at all. I think, like greens, again, it's like greens, it won't work that well because, I always have to use yellow if I wanted to shade or, oh, no, that's highlights. That's highlights. That's a different thing. This color will work on pretty much everything, but it's when you do highlights that, you see, it's like, I don't, you see, a lot going on right now. I'm still a little distracted by, the campaign. But the highlights, you don't want to, you can't use the lavender color because that's the thing. The same lavender color I use for highlights, but it won't work on well, I don't flat first, Joe. I don't flat first because I have someone else doing it. That's the thing. So I actually shade first. Like I said, it's on the second issue. I did everything. And it's like I knew that I had to outsource it. There was no way that I could finish the books as quickly as I wanted if I did the flatting myself. So, so while even when I'm waiting for the flats, I'm doing the shading. So by the time I get the flats, my shading should be done. So then I'm just working with overlays. And then I just have to color correct. And for some reason, that's an easier process than if I did the flats myself. Yeah, I know. It's... And you know what's funny? It's like I'm not usually... a refresh person. Usually it's like I just let the campaign go and then it's like, okay, that's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. But yeah, I don't know, man, it's like, it's kind of a weird feeling to see your campaign fund in 20 minutes. And it keeps getting faster each time. I mean, it's really funny. My issue 1 campaign, it took all 30 days to fund. I mean, it was a climb. Oh, so Joe, what is it that you're lost about? About what I'm doing? About what I'm doing, what I'm coloring? Because I mean, it's like I can try to explain it again. So, okay, so let me show you. So, okay, so here is the pen and ink that I start off with. So that's where I start, just the pen and ink, and then I send it to my flatter that gives me this. Okay, so my flatter takes those inks and traces them out so that I get the flats. While she's doing her flatting, I'm doing my shading. So I can at least have this done by the time she gives me the flats back. So I'm just overlaying. So what I do is just overlay the shading on top of the flats. So with my shading, it's a layer with this purple in it. So like I said, I tested to get this purple because I found that it works the best with the type of coloring that I do. I guess like with my color sense, the colors that I choose. So, so then it's like when I convert it to multiply, it affects the color underneath and it gives me the shading that I want. So that's pretty much it. It's like, and then I'll show you the highlights in a minute. So let's see. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, but it's rare now that I do my own flats. If the story is short enough, yeah, I'll probably just do it myself just because it's just faster. But if I have like a bunch of pages and I just have a lot to do, yeah, I'll just send pages to her and she'll do the flatting for me. Yeah, and also a thing too is that an old way when I used to color, I used to use the pencil tool all the time. And what I found is that using the lasso tool and then filling has also been like a game changer for me. I'm able to really get some crisp lines with the lasso tool that I was struggling to get with the pencil tool. You know, so yeah, it's like it took a little getting used to, but now it's like, oh yeah, this is so much better. I have a video on my channel, just, you know, plug, that shows you step by step how I do this, how I color this, and if you want to check that out as well. I have videos on a lot of the process, the different process that I use for making my comics. I have one on lettering. I have one on coloring. I have one on scheduling yourself to be able to finish your comics on time, I guess. Yeah, it's like I have one on inking. I have different traditional coloring techniques as well. I mean, I have a lot of different videos. Okay, so I'm almost done with this this panel, so I'll show you how I do the highlights. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's the confusion because I don't know what any of those phrases mean, like multiply and like I don't know what it's doing. I just know that this is the this is the result that I want. So yeah, so that I don't understand a lot of those definitions. So so yeah, so this is okay. So this is what Okay, so this panel, the shading on this panel is finished. So now I'm going to show you how I do the highlights, which is me taking the same color and just doing the same thing, except now I'm putting in highlights where they need. So like in this case, okay, so I'm going to so there I have just put a little bit more here. I like hair that's nice and shiny. So okay, so then we put that exact same lavender. Okay, so there we go. So that's what it looks like as just a regular layer. Now the thing is though, I have a variation of just a slightly lighter version of this purple because it doesn't work well on blondes. So if this was a blonde character, the highlight wouldn't work as well with this pink than if I went lighter, and then it'll be, it'll look better. So okay, so let me take the mask off here. So this is what it looks like. It's just that pink. But if I change the layer to luminosity, it turns into the color that I need. So this, okay, so here's the lighter version. So as you can see, it lightens it up a bit, but that's too bright for this. So I'm just going to tone it down a bit. Now the thing is, though, if it was his actual color, okay, let me find one that has his hair color. Okay. So here's just to show you. So this is the brown that it's going to go on. So where were we? Okay, so here. So I go to the flat. So, okay, so I'm going to, and this is what it looks like. Hold on, let me shut this off. Okay, so this is the benefit of flatting. So Rillian's hair is not that color. Of course, it's not that gray. So I'm going to put in the brown. Now, did you see what happened? Every place that color was now has changed into the color that I need it. So I don't have to go panel by panel. It just automatically, so here, so you see? So here's his hair in 3 different panels, but I only had to click once to correct it. So then that's what the highlights look like. Let me get up there, right? Well, that's the shadow looks like. There's the highlight. So that's the way his hair is supposed to look. Although now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the way I did those highlights. So I'm just going to delete those, and I'm just going to do them again. You see this, what color did I use there? Okay. Oh, it's the brown. So you see, so that's also the reason why, so that's what that brown, his hair brown, looks like. So I want it to be that. So yeah, so you have to experiment with different colors to get the result that you want. Yeah, Mike Jimmy is giving color theory lessons in the chat if you want to take a look there. And it's like, yeah, like yeah, I'm sure it's like I understand it theoretically. But only theory. It's like, okay, look, this is what I need. Click, 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 click. And then it's like, that's how I look at it. I mean, I'm kind of getting better at it, but it's just one of those things where, color theory is just like, yeah, the way different colors react to each other and whatnot. So yeah, so I just know that I had to experiment to get the colors that I wanted, that I needed, actually. So now the thing is, though, on this layer, I have to keep everything regular so I can see that. Now, if you really were having trouble seeing the color, I would recommend using like a really, really bright color like this and then changing it afterwards. So as long as, which is pretty simple if you're using the same color for the entire thing. Then you just hit it once, you change it, and that's it. But sometimes sometimes I need to use different shades, like different colors for different things, depending on the I guess the result that I want. But in this case, I can use that. I can use like for clarity's sake, I can use this hot pink color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the highlights on this panel. Yeah, hiring a colorist, that's technically a next step, but it's not one I'm ready for yet. And JD has been hiring some really, really slamming colorists. I mean, just like, you know, they're like, holy crap, you know, yeah, I could consider this. But there's just, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to let go yet of that. Just, you know, just hiring somebody straight up to do the coloring. I'm not at that part yet. Flatting, yeah, so far, yeah. And also, you see, that's the benefit of using such a bright color, because I can see when the fills don't happen correctly. There we go. Now with sometimes highlights, I don't really need to put them everywhere. So, you know, so it usually doesn't take me that long. But in certain cases, like now I have to, like, I know that her jewelry is kind of like a gold color, and I want to, hold on, let me just double check here. Which is also another reason to have the previous pages open so that I can refer to them. So yeah, so I have the white highlights. So I'm going to go back to that. Except this time I'm going to use actual white instead of this magenta color. And I'm just going to put in my highlights. There we go. So you see, so that is going to be, so as you can see, right? So let me just show you how that looks. So here we are. Okay, so I'm going to lower the mask so you can see, so that magenta color is obviously wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill it in with that lavender. And of course, it's only going to fill in the exact same color, so I don't have to worry about these white highlights being converted. It's not going to do that. It's just going to fill in the magenta that I had put in. And then now I'm going to convert it to luminosity, and then you see how now it kind of like, now you have highlights, you know, so. And no matter what color, okay, so let me show you. So let me get his cape here, this another brown. So let me show you. So I'm going to go back to the flats layer, and I'm going to click in that brown. Oh. Now, that's the thing that you also have to be careful with. Sometimes the flatter thinks that something, like, obviously they thought that this was part of the shirt, so they used the same green, as opposed to being part of the cape. So I just have to be careful with that. and make sure that I just fill it in correctly. You know, so it's not, so you still have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. You know, the flatter is not doing, you know, is not, it's making my life simpler, but not that simple. And okay, so let me show you. Let's grab his skin tone right here, and then back to the flats, and then there we go. So you see how it's beginning to come together just by clicking on the flats. So let me get his that color here. Okay, and there we go. So you see how it's how just by having the flats done, it's beginning to come together now once I have the shading. And you saw how quick I did the shading. So now I don't have to sit here and trace out all those shapes to get the color. I just have to click and that's it. And, you know, so of course I have to continue with her. Let's see. So let's actually, why don't we do that? So at least I can show you. Oh, so this is also another trick, I guess, that I learned from some coloring videos, is that they said don't use white for the eyes. And what they were using was like a slight, it was a white with a slight blue tint in it. I guess, let me see, will it show up here? Oh, okay. So this is the color. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Oh, here. Okay, so this, here it is. So this is the actual color that I'm using for the eyes. And it slightly leans towards blue. I mean, it still looks white, but if you see it next to actual white, you can see that there's a difference. But for eyes, it's like, you know, it's like eyes, I don't know, I just find it a lot nicer for eyes than just using white. So let's see, select. So, oh, and if you're curious, this is the code here for that lavender if you want to try it out. So depending on how you want to use it. So here are all the, here's the CMYK, here's the RGB, however you need to get that lavender color if you want to experiment with it for yourself. So let's see. Did I use the same color for, no, okay, so for her teeth I used actual white. So you see, you can kind of see how that blue is slightly has, well, it's not a white. This white has a slight bluer tinge than this is the actual white. So yeah, I think that let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to take that. Okay. Now I have to remember to keep going back and forth. Okay, so her cape, this is lavender. Okay. And then the sleeve here. Okay, so here I have to break it up a bit again. Oh, okay, they use, okay, I did that already. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. This is the, okay. All right, that was the color that I used. used. Oh, yeah, you see how you have to be careful if the colors match too much. So there we go. Okay. Oh, that has a shade on it. That's not the actual color. The right color, yeah. Okay, let me get her skin tone. Oh, did I do that already? I guess I did. Yeah. Okay, so that, let's see. Ooh, that's oh, that might be a little dark. So we're gonna have to rethink that color right there for a second. Maybe if we just lightened it. There we go. You know what? It's like sometimes I don't even need to change the color that the colorists put in. There we go. So yeah, so that's pretty much, yeah, I would say that that's, yeah, I think that that's a completed panel right there. So yeah, so as you can see, that's how, yeah, so that's how I do that. Let's see. Oh, so what this is, so this is for a short, an 8-page short story that is going to be a stretch goal reward if the campaign hits $6,000. It's almost weird saying it out loud like that. So yeah, so what this is I have a collection of these short stories. They're little vignettes that they don't really fit in with the main 15-issue story for EGORAVEN, but they're little cute little side story, cute little side stories that just expand on the characters a bit and maybe the story a bit, but nothing. They're just little side things that are just nice to know and just add a bit to the main storyline. If I had put these in the main storyline, it would bog it down. So there are just certain scenes that I wanted to put in, but like I said, it would have just bogged down the story. And so I figured, let me do these separately, and then I can collect them in its own trade. And then it's like people can, and then you can read the stories separately that way. I have, yeah, who's, okay. All right, so, okay, so, oh, wow, okay, so that was my 10-minute warning alarm. So yeah, so if we hit 6K, yeah, I know it's weird to say 6K, even weirder to say 10K. I don't want to jinx it, I guess. So yeah, so if we hit 6K, everybody who pledged, whether it's a digital or physical level, will all get this completed story as a PDF. And then what I want to do is that for each campaign, release more of these stories so that you can all collect the PDFs until the actual trade comes out. And they're collected that way. And like I said, if for some bizarre reason the Fates decide to say, you know what, I need a 10K campaign on this one, we can do more stories as stretch goals. But like I said, I don't want to jinx it. If we reach 10K, everybody gets this story. So, okay, yeah, it's like, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's get the 6 first, and then if we can make it to 8, I'll release another story. How about that? Okay, that's so we'll be able to collect 2 stories in one campaign. But let's see how that's going. So I don't know, man. It's like I don't want to push my luck with the Fates. That's the thing. So yeah, so this is how my coloring process goes. For everybody, so yeah, so I'm going to, of course, after the stream is over, I'm going to continue finishing these last 2 pages. And if you wanted a sneak peek of that, because I think I stopped at page 7. So let me give you one last peek of all the pages. So here's page 1. Two. So here's 2. Oh, let me just put that back. Okay, there we go. So that's the finished page 2. And here's page 3. Here's page 4. So these 4 pages are complete. So everything after this I still have to finish. So here's 5. Here's 5. And here's 6. And this is the one that I was just working on, which I'm going to finish. And then here's page 8. So this is the story that everyone will be getting once we hit 6K. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So let me, and remember, everybody, don't forget to take care of your hands. Let me take off this glove here. Okay, so we have, all right. Oh yeah, a raffle, right? I said we were going to do a raffle. So oops, almost forgot. So, okay, so, all right, so okay, so we're done here. Okay, so let me see if I can get this to work. Okay, so let me just tidy myself up here. Okay, because working 2 computers at the same time is okay. So first, let's see where we are. Okay, first let's see where we are here. Oh, cancel. No, I don't want to reload the page when I knock myself out. Okay, so we are at, wow, 2,200. We're just reaching the end of the stream. So, okay, so we didn't make it to 3, but we're close. We didn't make it to 3 on the stream, but we're close. So let me get the wheel again. Okay, so hold on, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, so let's find out how many. So we have 48 backers. So, okay. Okay, here we go. So we are at 48 backers with 29 days to go. Okay, backer. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, so we're going to put 48. Okay, so we have, all right, so let's do that. Okay, so here is our Wheel of Fortune. So, all right, where's my Post-its? Let me get my Post-its. Ah, here they are. Okay. So I can mark these accordingly. Okay, so as last I checked, we have 48 backers. So we're putting 48 backers on the wheel. Wow. Now remember, we're trying to avoid two numbers technically. The one that's the backer kit bot, and also JD, who usually backs my projects, and you know, all he has to do is just come upstairs and gets whatever he wants. He doesn't have to win a raffle for anything. So there we go. So for the sticker pack, that's this. So these are all the stickers that came in the previous 3 campaigns. So if you missed the 3 campaigns, or you would like to have more stickers for some reason, so this raffle is for the sticker pack. So okay, so there we go. So this is for the sticker pack. Who's going to be our lucky number here? And here we go. Okay. Ooh, 27. 27. Let's see who 27 is. And it's Hillary. Welcome and greetings and thank you. Thank you for winning the sticker pack. So you will have all these stickers to wallpaper your laptop with added to your order. So 27. So Hillary wins the sticker pack. So there we go. So let me just, there we go. So there we go. That's a lot of stickers, I say. That's a lot of stickers. Okay. Right. Oh, hey, Aria. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you. Right? Oh, no. PC's making funny noises. No, they're never funny. It's never humorous. Oh, okay. All right. So you're going to. All right. So the second, all right, so we're removing 27 from the spinner. So for the, this is working on 2 computers. So the next raffle, is for the metal bookmark and trading card set. So that's for this. Remember, there's only this is how many did I say? 15? Or there's now there's less than 15 of these left. So okay, so let's, okay, there we go. So this for the metal bookmark and the metal trading card. Okay, so who is 15? Heather Gearhart. Congratulations, you won the metal bookmarks. There we go. So you win the metal bookmarks and the trading card. There we go. So we're going to just put that aside. And now, last but not least, the original artwork. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. It is my my sketch cover mock-up, but it is an actual piece of artwork. It's pen and ink, Copic markers with Prismacolor and metallic marker highlights. So for this final piece, drum roll.
Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome!
Right, because this we know how this goes. So for the original piece. Okay, so all right, so let's go back to the wheel. Break a deal, face the wheel. So for the original artwork, add it to your order. Who's 44? Sherry wins the original artwork for EGORAVEN issue 4, number 44. There we go. So we have 3 very lucky winners. 3 lucky winners. Thank you for support. Oh, wow, 50 backers. We're ending. We may not have ended at 3,000, but we ended exactly on 250 backers. Well, $250 on 50 backers. So nice round even numbers there. That's a good place to end the stream at. So yeah. Oh, wow. So yeah, so there we go. So there we go. Okay, where was I? Here I am. So wow, what a day, huh? What a day. So we have 3 lucky winners from the campaign. We made goal in 15 minutes. And yeah, I am just floored. I am just really floored. I mean, it's like you guys can't see it right now. My eye is twitching. I don't know why it's twitching, but Um, I mean, with each subsequent issue, I mean, I learned so much from, you know, with doing all this. I meet all new people. Um, and I guess like the biggest, you know, it's like the biggest lesson is the friends we made on the way. You know, they were always, you know. But yeah, like I said, it's like it's like doing a campaign the first time each. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Golly, what a day. Ain't that the truth? So yeah, with each issue, it's something different and new for me, and wow, I just can't thank you all enough for supporting me, supporting my books. And yeah, and it's like oh, we still have 29 days to go. So let's find out where this campaign goes. Excuse me. But yeah, so I guess, you know, I got nothing more to say really that I haven't said already. I just want to thank everybody who's been watching. I want to thank everybody in the chat. If I didn't call your name out, I apologize, but I do see all your. I am seeing everything. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh boy, do I have any physical tears that ship to the UK? Not at this moment. Dude, your country tried to get me to do your taxes. So I just couldn't figure that out, and I'm still trying to figure out how to be able to mitigate shipping to Europe and shipping to the UK in a more efficient manner and a more affordable manner, but I haven't found anything yet. Like I said, I have to open up a box for Mike Jimmy and just collect, you know, the next couple of campaigns just to be able to send him books affordably. That's yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, Mike, yeah, Aria, talk to Mike Jimmy. Talk to Mike Jimmy. Because really, it just feels like it's cheaper to send Mike Jimmy one giant box of all the campaigns for the past 6 months than it is to ship each campaign. I mean, it's weird. It's like, I don't know what's going on over there. So yeah, if I can figure this out, trust me, I will. So yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thanks for the turnout. I'm still shocked by it. We still have 29 days to go. Let's see how far we can take this. And yeah, and there's more issues coming. Like I said, 6 and 7, they're penciled. 8 is I have thumbnails for 8 and half of 9. And look, I have, you know, here's the trade paperback. I have the trade paperback ready to go for the next campaign. Just so you guys know, you know, that I'm dead serious about this series coming out. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, so on that note, you can all head over if you want to continue following me and my work. You can head on over to my main portfolio site at egoworks.com, EGOWRKS, where you can find links to all of my galleries and social media sites, along with the links that are in the show notes below. I have a link tree right down there. But I mostly post to Facebook if you're into seeing sketches and current work in progress. And I have a collection, and if you like side stories and whatnot, I have a collection of doodles that goes up every couple of days or so whenever I get one out on Facebook that also tells a completely parallel story to EGORAVEN as well. So you can check that out there. And of course, if you're joining me, if you're watching me on the Raging channel, if you're watching me on Facebook, come on over to my channel at Daphne Lage, Lage Art, where you can watch videos of how I make my comics and my process and whatnot. And I'm bringing back the weekly live streams. I will be back Wednesday at 4 o'clock, same time from 4 to 6. I will be doing more artwork. It varies from each live stream, so I don't know what I'll be doing on that live stream yet. So you can you can watch me on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock, or if you just want to hear me yapping about whatever's going on during the day, you can catch me on the Raging channel with Nita Lanning every Monday and Friday. We start your week and we end your week with whatever is we feel like talking about at that time. So yeah, you can check me out on the Raging channel with Nita for our vlog series on Monday and Wednesday. Well, not Wednesdays. My live streams on Wednesdays. On Fridays, the vlogs on Mondays and Fridays. My live stream is on Wednesdays at 4. So make sure you hit that notification bell so that you will get notified every time I go live. So pretty much that's it for me. Thank you again for everybody joining me as I figure out this new computer configuration. I think it worked out well considering. And that's pretty much it. So thank you again. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. Spread the word about the campaign. Share the links out. Tell your friends. We still have 29 days to go. Let's see how far we can take it. And remember that I couldn't, as much as I love doing this series, it's a lot more fun when you guys are involved and joining me, on this crazy journey. So on that note, I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you again. And let me see. Let's see, what if I haven't, you know what, let's be a little random today. Let's be a little random. So on this note, thank you again, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.
Hear me. The Thorn Valley Plan is the aspiration of idiots and dreamers. We were just talking about you.
That's refreshing, Jenner. Usually you're screaming about us.